What's up everyone, Prince Hoffman here from Quick Homes Rwanda, and welcome to another exciting episode. Today we are in Kanombe in a gated community called Sekimondo Estates. This estate is nice and we are touring this townhouse behind me, which is a very nice property, very well maintained by the current owner, and I'm just so excited to tell you everything about it. This property has 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. It has an office, a gazebo, 2 family rooms, a beautiful kitchen, very spacious, and I'll just tell you and show you shortly all the details about it. It's on the market for 140 million Rwandan francs or 140,000 US dollars, and if you're interested in dropping on this property, please find my contact details in the description down below, and without further ado, please enjoy this episode. We start our episode from outside here. I wanted to start here so that I show you exactly where we are. This gate or fence on my right is actually our former residence of the president, Juvenal Habyarimana. It's currently maintained as a national site for tourists, and you can actually visit this. It's called the Presidential Palace, and the estate we are visiting is just now on the left, and it's just not so far from here. The entrance is these gates over here, and as you can see, these particular properties are actually well lined up. You have, well about, I would say, 20 to 25 homes in here. They are all townhouses and they come in different sizes, different shapes, and it's nice. So if we continue this way, it takes us to the main entrance. And as we get to these main gates of the property, you see it's a sliding door opening up to this 1-car parking space, because that's what you get to use in this particular estate. There's a plane above, let's wait for it. We are close to the airport, so there was a plane that was passing, that's why I was holding. And this is 1 parking space for 1 car, and this right side of the property sees this beautiful gazebo. I think it's a very beautiful use of space, because instead of having a small garden, you'd rather have a nice cozy gazebo where you can chill on a hot day with your cold drink and just enjoy life. Now, continuing our tour, you can see the different accents that come to this gazebo, like these beautiful decorations that the owner has going on, nice lights, and it takes you now to this front facade, where now you have as well these little garden patches over here with these rocks in the middle as the pathway. These rocks are actually, they come from the northern part of the country, in the volcano area. These actually, how can I say, cold magma, if I can call it like that, because it just creates this beautiful texture once it's cold, and the people from the north just carve them and make them look like bricks. Now, continuing our tour, you can see more accents on the property, like this design feature right here of stacked stones. They actually stacked all the way to the top. I think this is a very nice and a very beautiful accent to have on a home. And continuing on the property, we have a storage area right here, which is some space, one can use it to store stuff that you need for the parking space, or things that you will need to be used in the gazebo. Now, entering the house, we have these beautiful different accent tiles down here, and you can see that the main fence or the main door of the house is this beautiful aluminum frame, and you will see that throughout the house the windows and main windows and main doors are all in aluminum. So welcome in the house. We see the finest home. I love the setup the current owner is having with their home, with this living space out here. It's actually a sitting area. There's no TV, nothing. It's just where the family gathers and just, talk, catch up with how the day has been going. The structure is built amazing. You have gypsum ceiling. I love the color scheme they went with the white there and this kind of grayish texture on the wall. It kind of brings up and opens up this particular area. And this walkway, I love the decoration, so I'm gonna be congratulating it all over the place. So I look at like this fine table right here, very, very nice. I love the different decors they have going on. It doesn't come with the house, unfortunately, but at least it gives you the idea of how you can decorate this particular home. One thing that is staying is these particular stones down here. I love the innovations. It's great when the owner of a property innovates, because I don't think this came with the house. They had to just do it separately, where they took these beautiful woods, just put it here and have this particular white stone. It's actually, it's not like a particular carpet, it's white stone, and cleanly put them in here to just add texture. Now, coming this side, we now have access to the dining area. The dining area is actually very big. If you can see, this is an 8-seater, which is more than usually what you usually see. 8-seater, spacious, you have tons of space around it. I love this beautiful wood pattern that they have going on the wall, just to add a little bit of texture and difference. And again, you can see the difference in color, where this kind of orangey color meets this grayish color. It's beautiful, and I think it complements very well with this particular space. And as more to the general areas, we now head to the kitchen. This is a very spacious kitchen where you have tons of storage space for all your materials and all your needs. The kitchen is very, very big. You can store most of the stuff you would need, and you have a table in the middle. I believe because this is a family that is living in here, this is where if the mother is cooking, the kids can just be, talking to her and sharing a conversation. Granite countertops, tons of storage space, double sink, double vanity right here. You have your stove space over here, which is great, and back there we have our fridge space. Overall, tons of storage space around this particular kitchen. Getting back to the living room, tons of beauty. I love the setup they went with the wood texture. It kind of blends in very, very perfectly. Now, as I told you, this home is a 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathroom. So your guests will need to treat themselves. You have your powder room over here, which is the first room we're gonna see. And the powder room is spacious, very good size of a powder room. With your toilet, you have your vanity right here in the corner. Say hi to Mr. Hubert. And as we continue our tour, we now head to the first bedroom of this property, which is just right here. And it's a good bedroom, good size. We have a queen size bed in here. Let me go around so that you see the space that you have. Good space for a bed, and you have a big window behind me for clarification, for lighting, so tons of natural light coming in from there. And every single bedroom comes with built-in closet, so you have the closet in here for this bedroom with a mirror. And as we come in here, we access the first bathroom for this particular bedroom, and the bathroom is also an okay size, and it's perfect, at least for my size. I have no problem. I wouldn't have a problem showering in here. You have the vanity here, the toilet here. Very, very beautiful room and good size. Now, coming back here, We're now gonna take the stairs and see what the top floor looks like. And the stairs as well are good, and they accommodate all ages. You know, you have this handle right here for aged people, so they don't have a struggle. And as well, it gives you good space, and I think the size that you have here is great, so that you know, whichever size you have, you're just comfortable climbing here. And I will appreciate the current owner staging that they have with this big mirror here. I think they're a fan of mirrors because we have them literally everywhere. So big mirror here. And as we come to this area, we have a landing, and this landing over here is actually is a TV area. So, you know, remember we didn't see a TV down there, so this is where the family gathers now if they want to watch TV, play some video games. So they've just kind of furnished it up for just this, and I think it's great with this down kind of lowered seats. They have carpet everywhere so that, you know, you can just sit anywhere and just enjoy a good time. Now let's see the second room of this particular home. As well, before we enter that, I forgot to mention, we have this big window bringing in a lot of natural light. This big window as well, it brings in a lot of ventilation through the space up here, or if you open it up. Now, continuing our tour, we now head to the second bedroom of the house, and it's located right here. And the bedroom as well is of a good size. You know, there's a queen size bed right here, but I believe even a bigger size can fit in here. You can see there is tons of space to pass around. You have a little desk right here. I believe this is a room for one of the kids where they do their homework. Very, very good and practical. You have the closet space for the kid, which is as well very good. And as we enter this space, we now see the bathroom, and the bathroom is very good. You know, you have your vanity here, a big mirror, Mr. Hubert in there, and you have a toilet. And I love this good shower space. The shower space is good, and you know, with this built-in protector right here so that water doesn't splash from the other side. And you have a rain head above. You have your rain head above, a nice terrain throughout, and you have a window for ventilation and natural light. I think the construction of this particular home is nice. They kind of took care of all the small details, which is great, which is something that lacks in most of the properties that you see around. Now, the third bedroom of this particular property is located over here. And you can see, actually, this is one of the biggest so far. It's huge because it has a king size bed in here, tons of space. You have a big closet right here for, you know, your clothes and all your necessities. And the bed is spacious. And it's not even only that. You have as well a desk here to do some work. You can do some work over here, which is really, really good. And it's not just that, it's self-contained. I tell you what, this property is actually very good for a business like Airbnb. If you would want to invest in that, you would get this property because every room is self-contained, ideal for such a business. The bathroom as well is really good. You have your vanity space over here. Everything is spaced up nicely so that, you know, you don't be hitting yourself on some stuff as you want to access other accessories. You have your vanity here, toilet over here. You have your shower in here. Great space as well. You have your handheld over there. Good space. You can lock yourself in. You know, no need to drop water over there. Very, very great cabinets. I love what they did with this. Now, this room as well, it has an outdoor balcony. We'll tour the balcony later. And now the last room of this particular property, which is the master bedroom, and it's located right here. I failed to comment one thing. The furniture work in this home is good. Like these door frames over here, the quality is nice, and I love the texture that the doors have. They look clean, they look presentable. Now, entering the master bedroom, you can see this is a huge bedroom. It's actually, you know, you would say it's one of the biggest rooms we've seen, you know, which is staged because you have everything in here. You have your king size, actually, I think this is a super king size bed over here. You have his closet over here. You have this huge house closet over here. ladies always manage to get the bigger space in the house. So you have her space over here, his space over there, and a ton of space for the bedroom and space to walk around. And you have this mirror that is just on the wall. You know, you gotta get clean, you gotta get your clothes in line before you leave home and have the confidence. And you have a bathroom as well, which is very spacious, which is very great. I love this double sink, something we don't see usually in many houses in Rwanda, where you have double sink, his and hers. You don't have to wait for each other. You can do it at the same time with this big mirror. I love the little light features they have above because it adds a little bit of texture and makes you feel good about yourself. You have your toilet over here and you have your shower over here. It's nice. I love the spacing that you have, window for ventilation and natural light. It's very clear and very clean in here. And it's just not that, because this bathroom, we have more space actually. We have this balcony over here, which is nice, practical. You have a nice bicycle for, you know, if you need a warm up in the morning and you're just enjoying this magnificent view. Very, very great space. I think it's very clever. Whoever did this is nice. It's just actually not that, because in there we have an office. So you have a little office for your home. You can just do some work at home. And from here, since we are here, let's expose more of the details of the home. We have a tank of water above as backup. I think that's a 3,000 liters. So, you know, if you run out, if the service water is out, you can just have a little bit of backup, which is great. I think this is it with the interior of this property. Now let's drop down and check out the back of the property and see what's there. All right, coming from the master bedroom, now we're coming back down here. We're now checking the back of the property. Back here we have space for many things. You know, you have your bedroom, which is in here. It's also self-contained, so no need to have another bathroom. It's self-contained. We have these stairs. It's a spiral stairs that takes us to the office up there. You know, you still have some space to store a few things that you might need. And as we walk this side, you can see the one thing is that the grounds are all in tiles, which is great. You tile it up very neatly. It controls the flow of water. You have your dirty dish washer out here, and if we carry on, you have your dry lines. That's what you're seeing that I'm passing underneath. It's your dry lines for your clothes, and it gives you a second entrance to the house, which is here. This is now where you come back and, you know, if you have some services, some supplies coming in, they don't have to pass through the house. They can just pass here and gives you a ride to the outdoor gazebo. All right, everyone, that's it to this episode. And, you know, I had to end it here in this gazebo. I think it's a nice feature to have, especially in an estate. You sit here in the evening, enjoy just the calmness around. It's beautiful. And funnily, for some reason, my clothes are matching the whole theme of this area, so I blend in pretty quickly, and it's nice. Reminding you, this property is on the market for $140,000, and it's a 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. I mean, you can own this today. Just find our contact details in the description down below. Heck, I'm gonna drop the contacts here. Just call us, write us on WhatsApp, and we just hook you up and you get started with this property. It's ideal for a family. It's ideal for investment as an Airbnb property, and you can really make some good money out of it. Now, just drop down the description, call us, and until next time, it was nice being with you. Cheers. Alors, nous commençons notre épisode ici à l'extérieur. Je voulais vous montrer un peu là où nous sommes. Cette parcelle ici à côté, c'est là où le président Juvenal Habyarimana est.